Hi, I'm Andrea from Echo Park Paper. I'm so excited to show you how to use our stamps and coordinating die sets. We will be featuring our Party Time stamp and coordinating die set from our Happy Birthday Girl collection. Let me show you how they're used. Today we're going to use the Party Time stamp and die set from the Happy Birthday Girl collection. We're going to stamp the floral, the cake, and the Happy Birthday banner. In addition to that, what you can use is the candles nest on top of the cake really well. The floral can go with that unicorn. The confetti goes into the stamp. So you can kind of see how they all mix and match really well together. Let me show you how they work. It's a photopolymer stamp, and so it's really sticky on the back, but it's a high quality rubber that's going to stamp really nicely and easily. I like to line it up on my stamp block just to kind of pick it up that way. Take my ink and dab it in my ink a little bit, and then stamp it straight down onto my stamp base. At this point, you're going to just take the coordinating die, which is that cake and the cake stand. I like to layer it on top and then temporarily hold it down with a piece of tape. So I'm just going to kind of nest that on. At this point, you're just going to pick up that whole piece like that, roll it through your die cutting machine. Now this is a Sizzix die cutting machine, but it works with any major die cutting company machine. Roll it through. You're going to hear a little bit of a click. That just is the die cutting through that paper. Pull it out, and then it pops out that way. So I'm just going to set this to the side. Now with this fun card, what we decided to do was we wanted the cake and the stand to be two different pieces. So I'm just going to trim off the bottom of the stand. So that way you can have a two-tone cake and stand piece. There, just like that. Put that in the garbage. Use your glue. You're just going to glue straight over the top of that. And then you're going to layer it onto your card. And that way you end up with a two-tone piece that way. The next piece that we're going to do is the floral bunch. Peel that right off the backing. Stick it onto your stamp block. Use your ink. Now lots of times it's really fun to use different colors of ink or color in the stamps with some Copic markers or different pieces that way. You're going to just stamp it straight onto your piece like that. Find the floral bunch that matches with that, and same kind of motion as you're going to just find your little tape piece, stick it on, and then roll it through your machine one more time. Like this. A lot of our stamps and die sets coordinate really well together and can be used in lots of different ways and formats for cards, tags, different pieces that way. And then you have your floral piece. Now you can do the same kind of thing where if you wanted to take each one of these little flowers in that cluster and cut them out, you can glue them on top of the already pre-stamped piece to kind of get a result like our end result here. So what we did was stamp that big floral on green and then stamped it onto some pinks and then layered them that way using some pop dots for some added dimension. So at this point you're just going to take that and layer it over the top for a multi-toned stamp and card. Now what we're going to do is we need to add a little phrase. So I'm going to use that Happy Birthday banner piece. Peel it off the bottom of your stamp material. Remove that piece right there and replace it onto there. Same kind of motion. Stamp there. I know lots of people have lots of different types of stamp companies that they like to use as far as inks and coloring pieces in. A lot of our dies coordinate that way, and so if you're a really great stamp color, our dies, our stamps work really well for that rather. Lay that over the top, Use a piece of removable tape, lay that on the top of there. I'm going to remove that bottom piece so it's not die cutting again. Roll it through your machine. So I've layered it underneath one cutting mat and one cutting mat on top. You're going to hear that click again, just saying that it's cutting out that paper. And it's just going to fall out. All of our dies are really high quality steel dies, so you should never have a problem with them not working. At this point, you're just going to glue it straight on the top for your finished card. So now that we have all the stamps and dies finished, we're just going to layer all the pieces together using some enamel dots, paper from the 6x6 paper pad, and some twine to finish off the card. I hope you enjoyed watching this fun card come together using our dies and stamps from our Happy Birthday Girl collection. For these products and more, visit echoparkpaper.com.